See you guys on the battle bus.
Of course, we've got 50 PCs up the top, 50 PCs down below, and some of your favorite Fortnite content creators, influencers, celebrities will take the stage and be playing here on the Summer Block Party.
It's so beautiful.
Behind me, you can see all the madness that we deal with and we're constantly looking at, and we're kind of piecing together all of these different perspectives you're seeing into the show that you guys are watching.
Matching orange jerseys there, and of course Jordan Jones, the actress, singer, and dancer. She's multi-talented, paired up with Gataka. But we also have AviveHD and Craig coming out right now, and look at that chemistry. I mean, oh my!
That's the kind of chemistry you want. Craig taking the stage there. One of the famous DJs and producer, but following them out, we have heystani and Liam McIntyre taking the stage now. The actor, they look so incredibly excited, making sure they get all the content they can get on there. heystani saying, what's up?
heystani obviously makes tons of comedic Fortnite content. And then, of course, Airwax and RL Grime. Airwax, one of those people who qualified for the World Cup, so we'll see them in New York. We're going to chance to see them here today at the Pro AM with RL Grime. So we're going to hear what they had to say before the games. What is it going to be? Yeah, they got the matching orange jerseys there, and of course Jordan Jones, the actress, singer, and dancer. She's multi-talented, paired up with Gataka. But we also have AviveHD and Craig coming out right now, and look at that chemistry. I mean, oh my!
That's the kind of chemistry you want. Craig taking the stage there. One of the famous DJs and producer, but following them out, we have heystani and Liam McIntyre taking the stage now. The actor, they look so incredibly excited, making sure they get all the content they can get on there. heystani saying, what's up?
heystani obviously makes tons of comedic Fortnite content. And then, of course, Airwax and RL Grime. Airwax, one of those people who qualified for the World Cup, so we'll see them in New York. We're going to chance to see them here today at the Pro AM with RL Grime. So we're going to hear what they had to say before the games. What is it going to be?
Types of builds?
He's just looking all around. He's like, oh no, slips out the build.
No!
Took some fall damage right there. Gave a little too much pressure. He's trying to sneak underneath those builds. He's looking at his team like, man, I'm so sorry, dude.
He was maybe a little too focused up.
But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the format so you guys understand how these guys are going to be competing here at the Pro Am. So we have placement points, Zeke.
That's right. Top 15 is going to net you 3 points. The top 10 is 5. Top 5 is 7. And that victory royale is, of course, those 10 points. And don't forget, guys, every single elimination is a point. And we talked about that insane prize pool, $3 million. And what's awesome is that everyone is going to take a little bit of that home.
Yeah, so it's not just first place. Yes, you will get a meal for first place, but guys, look at that second, third, fourth, fifth. That is a lot of prizing there that's gonna be dished out just across the board. So, you know, honestly, just for coming out, participating, taking time to put into this show today, this tournament, they're all gonna be able to contribute to a great cause.
That's right, that is split 2 ways, don't forget. So it's really cool, you know, you're gonna get to come hang out with your peers, stomp them out. I mean, play for charity. You know, it's going to be a really good time. We got 4 games lined up. I mean, I feel like, are you guys like pretty hyped for this? Like, I don't know. Are you guys?
Yes, they are, Zeke. Yes, they are.
Monster, I'm going to tell you what. Hold that thought for just a moment because Fortnite fam, the countdown has begun. Let's hear you. Let's go. The first match of the Summer Block Party Pro Am is beginning right now.
This is it. These final moments we've all been waiting for. Just a little look at all the players kind of loading in there. And this is the lovely news shot, right? You get to see the camera, the map, the land-ins. Who will go down first, Zeke?
Well, You know, I think we've had at this point 9 weeks of open qualifiers. Everybody's ready to just take a step back, have some fun. We see Tfue there a moment. Josh Hart.
Block with Josh Hart, and I don't know, I see the map. There's some players there as well.
There's someone else. You've got Ninja and Marshawn there. They're going to Lazy Lagoon. Looks like potentially.
He's just waiting for a full send. It's Symphony. He shuts him down. It's a 1v1. Who is the other player that's left?
Oh! Here it is. He's
gonna go with pickaxe.
Oh! Airwalks with the 14 elimination victory for the first game here, Zeke. That is why he's a World Cup qualifier, representing from across the sea.
Airwax, a 14 elimination victory royale, 24 points, and here are those final moments. Symphony cracks Bell, takes him down, and look, Patriot is just on the other side of the wall. He's got to be careful as to how he's navigating. And look at this, Airwax is already on that power position. He's waiting, he's saying rotate. Don't forget, he waited that half second to make sure Symphony felt confident. And then look at this, it was just about textbook closing up the victory royale. Honestly, I thought he was going to try and land for the pickaxe.
Dude,
my heart of hearts, I was like, please don't do this person like that. Don't do it.
It was so close, man. Nonetheless, what a grand finale that was, just for that single game. And let's give some credit to his duo. Let's give some credit because his duo, RL Grime, also had 2 eliminations.
The elimination there with Kennen, there was big smiles. They're like, that's Ninja, you know that's a confidence booster.
Yes, I got to meet Bucky's mother and Bucky. We did a little bit of a interview earlier today, and she said she's his biggest supporter. She almost said, I believe word for word, said, I fangirl for my son, and that's her biggest supporter. But
that's so awesome.
That's the kind of support you love to see in the Fortnite community. But
you know,
around here,
I'm curious. What's our boy Dr. Lupo doing? Let's take a moment to see. So remember, Jordan Fisher got picked up. There he is, giving the finger gun. I like it. Loadout's looking pretty good. He's got that single shadow bomb if he's got to try and make himself to safety. So if I'm Dr. Lupo, I'm thinking, all right, Jacob wants more.
He already knows. He hit the dynamite, so he's going in right here. Look at, he's just trying to get this shot, and that's one. Great shot on Douglas. He took the wall so quick.
And now look at this, someone else trying to build above him, and Jacob is saying, look, there's someone trying to aggress. Got to build, got to make sure we can get around him, but do it in a good way to make he wants this. Look at this. Aiden is just supplying pressure.
Oh, tries to go high ground.
This might have been a mistake. This is Aiden. We're talking about more damage over on the shields. Bucky is down to nothing. And Aiden! Victory Royale!
So close in the final moments. Bucky, with all that pressure on his shoulder, could not handle Aiden, who was stone cold. We saw a little cartwheel there. He's kind of saying, hey, listen, this is nothing. I got this high ground. He felt really good about it.
Ice in the veins. Let's take a look at that again. And just look at Aiden. He is so ready to isolate Bucky. Everything he's doing is forcing Bucky here to make a mistake. And in the end, Aiden capitalizes, forcing him out of the storm, and it's enough to close it all out.
I mean, the crazy part is, this is just like a little taste of what the World Cup is gonna be like, because the skill is real, the energy is real. Loving the crowd reactions right now. That was a fantastic little ending right there, and Aiden takes the game. That's a huge accomplishment here at the Pro AM.
But also huge props to Rob. You know, he's sticking to his guns, doing everything he said. I'm just going to stick with Aiden, make sure that we're playing our best. And in the end, you know, we saw as long as Aiden's leading the pack, Rob's right behind, ready to finish off eliminations, pick up materials, pick up weapons, ammo, and just keep that momentum moving forward.
Those are cute. I love it.
I like it. I like it. We'll be debuting more of those over the weekend. Maybe you were here yesterday. You got to take us out.
Let's fly down to the lobby. Let's fly down is Royale with brunch. Red juices, a tasty treat for Lil Whip, Peely, and Pizza Pete. Let's slide out to the lobby to get your swatsunums. Let's fly out to the lobby to get your swatsunums.
Ladies and gentlemen, the forum, are you ready for game 3? Oh, no, we got to do that again. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Everyone's geared up. They're loaded into the island. The countdown is going to begin. And Monster, I have to say, there are some threats out there on the island. Who are some of the players that you want to see dominate in game 3?
Yeah, I've already talked up Ewok at the start, so I'm going to let her kind of chill for a second. But let's go ahead and talk about Bucky FPS and Kenneth Fareed, who are standing in 3rd place right now. But Golden Boy, we're loading into the game right now. Here we go.
That's right, folks. Game 3 underway. Let's see who's going to come out on top with that coveted victory royale. And there you see all of our players starting to populate on screen. And, you know, this has been such a fun event. Been talking to a lot of people here, asking them who they want to win. And, you know, a lot of people have told me they want Ninja, Marshawn Lynch to win. And I get it. I totally get it. But there are some quality players also that are out there that a lot of folks may not know about, just like, you know, mentioned Airwalks from Europe. This guy is so good, so talented. And a huge shout out to RL Grime, his teammate, because he knows how to throw down on some Fortnite, Monster. Yeah. Leaderboards, typical gamer scouting around, and he playing great defense there, just holding him off, not allowing him to get any kind of vision. But when is this gonna run out? When is he not gonna have any builds anymore to work with? Typical gamer, on the other hand, doesn't have anything. One build remaining, and that's it. He's gonna land in front of him, and typical gamer! What a win! Victory Royale, 7 eliminations, 17 points total. GG!
What an endgame, Airwalks, typical gamer, Jarvis. All of them had so many eliminations in the final moments. That was extremely intense, but typical. Runs out of materials, almost gives it up. Here's the final moments. Just take a look at how Jarvis took the high ground. It was almost all over. Beautiful side jump. He put it all on the table right here.
There you have it.
You cannot miss, Golden. You can't miss.
Jarvis though gets a lot of love from me because he had no HP remaining, nothing, and still managed to get to the safe zone. Had he had a little bit more HP, he might have been able to get the better of Typical Gamer. But man, I know that a lot of people from Typical Gamer's community, they have to be losing their collective minds, and I don't blame them. What a conclusion to that game. That was just game 3, but we have one more coming up in a little bit, and I know that this is it. It all boils down to the final game. That was intense. I'm getting a little sweaty up here.
Every single game has really brought the energy, the crowd, the environment. It's all coming down here. That was another beautiful end game. But, dude, Airwalks and Jarvis have been making it all the way through. So has Bucky. Ninja showing up in these final moments. Every game matters.
Are you ready for the 4th and final game, folks? Because it's about to go down. That's right. The players are loaded up in the battle bus. The island is ready for combat. Monster, are you ready?
I'm absolutely ready, Golden.
People in the crowd, are you ready? Then count it down, folks, because the time for talk is over. This is it. The 4th and final game of the Fortnite Pro AM is now live, and this is for all the marbles.
This is it. We saw what one game can do for these competitors. Typical Gamer finding himself in 7th place. He's on the board. So this final game matters. Can Airwalks stick around and hold his lead? Zone that we see covering this side of the map. So this is also really good to see. In our final game, things are going to mix up here in the land, I should say.
We got Cray along with Avive. Cray with a loadout that you want to try and keep the long-range weapon there. That's right. So you got to go back to that because you need to have that utility. You need to have something that will give you, an advantage in that mid game, right? He's going to go for the fight. That combat shotty will pick you up from. What is up? What was that?
Jeez, there's a sky bridge up there.
What is that?
Nick's looking up with a big smile on his face, like, are you serious?
Okay. Sure, I'm okay. I mean, who is it?
If I could hear those comms right now, I totally would, because Nick's probably tripping.
Symphony, no builds remaining for him either, and Symphony has to go down low. Aiden's waiting for it. He may not even need. Whoa! He jumps on top of the box. He's looking for the opportunity. This is it, Monster. He sees him. He sees him right down low, and he's gonna go for it. Continuing to hold this one down. The Storm pushing forward, forcing the activity. Oh! Symphony! Symphony with the victory royale! Right at the last moment. You love to see it. You love it.
With all odds against them, Symphony turns that game around. No materials. Takes down Aiden. Aiden trying to go for the highlight reel.
Fortnite is all about the building, and Symphony had no builds. But Aiden, oh man, that was a rough one. He destroyed the structure, sent Aiden down low, and before Aiden could even attempt to catch himself, Symphony had the eye on the prize, and there you have it. A big win for Symphony, a veteran in the Fortnite community. What an end there, Monster. What an end.
That he hit the shot, man. I love this because every single game, someone else took a victory. Aiden was almost the only person to get a back-to-back.
That's right, folks, and don't go anywhere because we're gonna have the trophy ceremony for who won. And I'll tell you, I don't know who it is right now. We're gonna have to find out in a little bit, get the leaderboards up, and then we will confirm who is the winner of the 2nd Pro Am. Oh man, that was a game right there. That was a game, folks. Now, you guys are incredible. What a crowd we have here in the forum. You guys are amazing. Now, throughout the day, we've been talking about these crazy animated shorts that we've been seeing, talking about the lore of Fortnite, if you will. And here's another one. Take a look.
Insano Death Squad unite. Let's do this. Ready for vengeance.
We will claim our destiny.
Hello! What?
I thought we talked about this.
Talked about what?
Your outfit, man. It's just not screaming Insano Death Squad.
You're crazy. This is the best.
We're trying to be intimidating here.
I am a fish, walking on land, breathing the air. That is intimidating.
No. Go change.
Are you serious?
Go change or you're off the squad.
Fine.
I'm so tired of this.
It's like he's not taking this seriously. He gets one more chance.
Behold, the mullet marauder. Now what?
I'm out.
I just can't even.
Golden, that was dope.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's been so great. I've had an opportunity to meet so many of the fans here, and you can just feel the energy in the room. This definitely was something that I'm so glad I had a chance to be a part of, bud.
Yeah, and with that, guys, we're gonna send it on over to Z. Close us out.
All right, Fortnite fam. We've got ourselves some champions. What'd you think of all the action? That doesn't sound excited enough. I said, what did you think of all the action? Yes! You guys have been absolutely amazing. And now it is time to crown our Pro AM champions. They put it all together. They've got the mats to make it over. Grime, Airwax, build your way on over, friends. Let's do this! You guys want to join me right here? Grime, actually come over here real fast. You guys have had an incredible day of Fortnite. Grime, any final words for all the fans here in the stadium, the ones watching back at home?
I want to shout out my dog, Penelope. I know she's at home watching right now. I miss you. I love you.
Gentlemen, if you will step forward and lift your pickaxes and look at these cameras. And for you in the forum, one more time, let's hear it for your Pro AM champion! Let's get the rest of the cast and crew out here to celebrate the cosplayers as well. All right, Fortnite fam. That's it for the summer block party. We want to give you all so much thanks to everyone that played today, to the squads yesterday in the Creative Showdown, Team Evolve, the Llama Record Company that won yesterday, the incredible golden ticket winners, our Pro AM champions, and of course, everyone in the stadium. Thank you guys so much for being here. Now, don't forget, June 20th and 21st is the final dual qualifier week. One more shot at the finals in New York City, July 26th through the 28th. That's it from us. We'll see you guys on the battle bus. Countdown has begun. Are you ready?
Best Fortnite ever duo, Doc. Oh my God!
We are the best team here.